Makes sense. So you're not appealing to me?
Oh, yeah, we're appealing to all business persons. The location of your business is basically secondary, but what we are saying is we have known this group of business people over the hill, per se, have been left out.
Right.
We feel left out and have been left out of a lot of the economic decisions and everything else, and the help and the assistance and everything else that have been afforded to the Bay Streets persons and business people.
Yeah, but the Chamber of Commerce is not a Bay Street business organization.
We're not saying that, Mr. Jones.
It used to be some time ago.
Well, Mr. Jones.
But in recent years, it has incorporated the entire community.
Mr. Jones.
Your late husband, I remember, got an Entrepreneurs of the Year award from the Chamber at the time, and I got a Businessman of the Year award. So we were all incorporated into the Chamber. And at the rate of seeking to defend the Chamber of Commerce, I don't want to do that at all.
No.
But I just want to put things in perspective.
Well, if I may, to answer your question, the brilliance, if I may say humbly, of what we're doing is exactly what you did, Mr. Jones. When you started Jones Communication, there was a need. Somebody had to fill that need. I don't know when you started Jones Communication if you thought, hearing you on one or two interviews, maybe you thought it, there was no need for ZNS, or whether you think there's no need for the other media organizations around. What we simply did is give business persons a choice. In a free market economy, which we promote, which the Chamber of Commerce promote, the better organization will be chosen by those persons. All we have now is a choice. If Jones Communication is the best place for us to do our advertisement, our public relations, and our promotion, thank God we have a choice.
And that goes without saying.
Yeah.
But tell me, it seems to me that there's a feeling here that the Bahamas Business Association is more sensitive
Yes, it is.
to the needs of the small businesses.
Yes, sir.
And because of your sensitivity,
Yes.
Yes.
you can address the issues
Yes.
facing that
See,
elk of business person. Is that right?
Yes.
That's brilliant, Mr. Enos, because you see, when you look at our 100 reasons to join the small and medium and the Bahamas Business Association, it's just as though you're talking to 100 or more business persons. So because we are in the trenches, you see, it's one thing being a general in the office someplace and dictating things and hoping those people are on the same page. It's another thing being in the trenches and going through the fight, going through the difficulties, having great ideas that you want to share with your fellow businessmen, you want to share with your people, you want to share with your leaders, and having blocks or things getting in your way. The association going to open all those doors for the business people who we feel haven't been given a fair chance at the table of economic opportunity in this country.
Mr. Smith.
So we are sensitive to their concerns.
Apart from the individual issues which small business people may have, what about some of the big issues facing the businessman in this environment?
Let me
Let me give you an example, right?
Yes.
One of the things Jones and I talk about all the time is East Street.
Yes, sir.
I feel like East Street is the most important street. What does the business association feel about anything like East Street or Market Street or Kemp Road or whatever?
See, what we have done and what we have to change is we have allowed others to come into our country and tell us what's best for us. And when you allow others to come into your country and tell you what's best for you, well, they can tell you what they think is best for you.
When you say others, who you mean?
Whoever it is, a consultant, a foreign investor, anybody outside the country. Nobody knows what's best for a country. That doesn't mean you can't take advice from experts. But you also need to hear and counsel your people as well. Look at it. Tourism has been our number one industry from time immemorial. Yet, it has still not delivered what is capable for a country of 300. There's no reason why we shouldn't have zero unemployment in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. 330,000 people sitting next to the largest economy in the world, $14 trillion, and tourism. God bless tourism. I think it should be here for the next 100 years. But what we have not done is we failed to complement that by some of the things you're saying. There is gold over the hill.
Mrs. Sweeting, I know you have to go, but there are many organizations that started up and faded away. Give us some assurance or some undertaking that the Bahamas Business Association is not one of these fly-by-night operations that would start up and you have 100 and so members, and that there would be despondency and it would fade away.
Well, you know, we have a strategic plan that looks into the next 2 to 5 years of opportunities and investments and things that we want to address as an association. I feel, as being a part of the executive team, we have a full body of committed individuals who have goals and objectives that are aligned with the association that we want to see to fruition. And I think in that light, we're going to be around for a long time, because as long as there's business, there will always be issues and challenges and things that we can portray on behalf of our members.
This is the platform, and we take this break now, and we'll come right back.
You could say
We are back here on the platform, and we are having a conversation even in the commercial break. And Marvin Smith, the president chairman
Yes, sir.
of the Bahamas Business Association, is still with us. And Demetrius Frazier, who is a director, has joined our company.
May I formally introduce Mr.
Yes,
Mr.
go ahead.
Frazier? Mr. Demetrius Frazier is one of those many small and medium-sized small business persons that's out there. And he's going to be a typical example of what you see the needs are out there. He's going to share a little bit of that with you. But Demetrius Frazier is the Sergeant of Arms of the organization. He's a bright young man.
Why do you need a sergeant of arms?
Well, the Sergeant of Arms position was tailor-made for Mr. Frazier, and we had to put him someplace. So we gave him Sergeant of
I
Arms.
see. You just give him some.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. He understands. I'm just
So,
kidding.
what is your business?
I'm a wedding coordinator, photographer, makeup artist, and I also have a mobile kitchen.
A mobile kitchen.
Yes, that caters from the side of the road or from someone's personal property. Yes, sir.
Interesting. But why would you want to be a part of the Bahamas Business Association?
Well, initially, being a small business owner myself, I've had a lot of issues starting up small businesses, and this is not the first one that I've done. I've been trying to do numerous business from time immemorial, but one of the biggest problems that I've been having was finding capital, finding help with